right, good morning, Hilljack Nation. What is up? Fishing yesterday felt so good. I hadn't done it in so long that I decided I'm coming back and doing it again. Yeah, hey, why would you not go fishing if you're not working? So we're gonna break open some new baits and hit this same water about a half hour later than I got here yesterday and see what the results are like. So if you're excited to come along, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's see what I can get into. All right, I'll show you what I'm working with today. I'm going to start my day with a black whopper plopper. Still topwater, but a different kind of topwater. The second rig I got is a chatterbait with a chartreuse trailer. So we'll see what that does. And then the third bait I have hooked up is a jerk bait. 6 Cents jerk bait. No, I'm not sponsored by 6 Cents. I just like their stuff. So come along, we're gonna grab this whopper plopper and see if it brings us some luck. Y'all know how much I like whopper ploppers, so obviously, or topwater, buzz baits, whopper ploppers. So that's obviously where I'm starting today. Gotta start with topwater. I just always do. I can't help it. It's my favorite thing to do. And may not get a bite. You never know. I am a half hour later than yesterday, but it's not going to hurt to try. The key with one of these whopper ploppers is just to make sure you kind of let that initial splash die down before you reel it. It makes quite the splash going in. You gotta let the ripples kind of die down, and then you start reeling your whopper plopper. Hell, I've actually been hit before while it was sitting there waiting to reel. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see, now I'm reeling it. And there she comes up to the top. And just see if it gets anybody's attention. Pretty much ran out of anything that was probably anywhere near there. Sometimes that's the way it goes. What was the old saying? First your money, then your clothes. That might be a little too close to the bank, but we're gonna give it a whirl. Never know. Gotta watch that wind. It tends to blow stuff right back at the bank today, and we got our first fish, boys and girls. All right, you like the whopper plopper? Good deal. Get him up out of there. So not too bad, getting hung up in a tree. Still come out with a fish. All right, with all the hooks in him. Look at there, guys. Woohoo! Got out of a tree and got into a bass. All right, still topwater, still my favorite. Nice little, maybe 2 pounds. Nice. We'll get him back in the water here. Let him go. Well, that's a catch quicker than I did yesterday. So let's put him in there, and off he goes. Nice. All right, that's about 150 yards quicker than yesterday. So we'll go with that. Let's see what else we can get with it. Man, I kind of felt like that was a good cast. Maybe leave it out off the bank a little bit further. See how that does. Really really felt like that was a good cast on that first one. But you know what? If they ain't biting there, if they ain't there, they ain't there. Ain't a whole lot you can do about it. Man, he hit that as soon as it hit the water. I mean, as soon as it hit the water. Little guy. But that's all right. We don't discriminate here between bigs and littles. He hit that. I mean, it hit the water and I had a fish, guys. He's a little, he ain't even a pound. That's a little bitty bait fish type deal. Let's get him unhooked, or see if we can without getting stuck. I don't like having all these. The only thing I don't like about a whopper popper, having all those barbs aimed at you. But look at that guy. For a little half pounder. He ain't bad. He ain't bad. We'll take him. 2 fish already, and I still ain't to the spot where I got the first one yesterday. So let's keep going. So I was hoping since I caught my 2 already that maybe my 3rd one would come from there, but no such luck. I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have throwing or reeling it into the water, into the waves. We'll see if that even matters. But oh, right at the dang, man, he saw me, or he was gonna have a bite. Man. He bit and then he saw me. That happens, guys. He was coming in for the take, but he was right there at my feet. We're gonna throw it down here one more time just to see. One more time down this bank. And that guy wanted it. And then he just happened to see this 270-pound light-skinned ginger standing here and changed his mind. Good gravy. That was an awesome hit, even though we didn't come up with a catch. And see, that's one thing where sometimes a swipe like that, a whopper plopper, will help you because they let go, but the hook still gets them. But not in that case. He must have just barely hit it once he saw me. All right, now we're going with the chatterbait. Again, just like that swim bait, it's not really something you're necessarily worried about casting down the bank. You just kind of scouting each spot and see if there's fish there. Let it drop for a couple seconds and then fairly steady reel. Every now and then I'll pause it. On this one, I will throw it not down the bank, but down this riprap, just to see if there's anything cruising. Hi, puppy. You don't ever know. That was a rock. You just don't ever know what you're going to hit. There we go. Chatterbait bass. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Black and blue, he's about a pound. If I can get him to stop jumping around. Hey, settle down. Settle down, buddy. All right. Look at that fella. Good one. Chatterbait, guys. That's the way to do it. Switch it up. Put him back now. All right. See if we can keep it going. We found one coming into this point. Let's see if there's any more. I caught yesterday. What I caught two on the buzz bait, and I caught two on the oh that was a bite. Yesterday I caught two on the buzz bait and two on a swim jig. Today I caught two on a whopper plopper and one so far on a chatterbait. So really not a lot of planning goes into my stuff. It's just what I like to throw. Not what I think the fish might think look good, but what I think looks good and feels good in my hand. A lot of it's confidence. You hear professional fishermen talk about that, having confidence in your baits. I have a lot of confidence in topwater. I have a lot of confidence in swim jigs, chatterbaits, that type of bait. All right, guys, got me a drink, and now we're going to switch to that jerk bait I was talking about. It's my third bait of choice today. It's just how I like to roll. Pick 3 baits and go. I've had this bait be really successful, and then I've also had it, got a catch in my line. We're going to tie this reel over again. I have to put some new line on this one. And basically, I guess you could say what I've done the last 2 days be the 3 bait challenge. I'd have to do that officially one of these times. I'd have to, if I'm going to do that, I'll do it with 3 like off the wall crazy baits that I've got that who knows if they'll ever work. Just hit one right there. Dadgummit. He missed it. I think I took it out of his mouth. He hit it on the paws just as I was going to it. That'd be kind of fun to do the 3 goofy lure challenge. Where you just pick 3 things that look goofy as all get out. Of course, you know I'm going to have to pick something that's top water but look goofy looking. And then see what else I can find. Doing a little slower retrieve now. Maybe they don't like a fast jerk bait. You watch old Kevin Van Dam or Dustin Connell do it and shoot. It looks like they're reeling in at 100 miles an hour. And I got a fish, boys. Right at the bank. Look at that. I'm sitting here talking about reeling it slower than normal, and look at that guy right there. 3 bait challenge, and we caught one on all 3 baits. Uh-oh, and I don't have my pliers with me, so this could be interesting. Let's see if I can do this without getting 15 barbs in me. Boy, that's a good fish. I don't know where I left my pliers at. Oh, there they are, in the other pocket. Whew. Holy cow, guys, look at that guy. Uh-oh, sorry buddy. Didn't mean to stick you again. Got you almost undone and then I stuck you again, didn't I? Right in the nose. Look at that fella right there. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's probably a 3-pounder, I would guess. Right at it. Nice looking fish. Nice looking fish. I got his nose a little bit there. I don't know if that's his blood or my blood, because I poked myself in the finger there, so I don't know who's bleeding, me or him, but golly, what a nice fish. All right, let's get a release on this guy before I bleed out. Oh man, he's a nice fish. We're gonna put him down here real careful in the water. Let him swim off. He's gone. Gone already. All right. In today's 3-lure challenge, I caught one on all 3 lures. At least one on all 3 lures. So that's how you like to do them. We'll keep going a little farther, see if we can get any more. Now we're doing our walk back to the tackle bag. We've already gotten to the dock. So we're just gonna go ahead and, uh-oh, that's no good. That was no good at all. Well, we might not be doing a walk back if she won't cast. Definitely got to get some new line on this one. It's got knot in it or something down there. But she ain't wanting to act right. Nope. Yeah, she's all knotted up, boys. All right. I don't know how I tied a knot in it, but we did. We'll see if it'll cast one more time, and if it don't, there it went. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed that. I did pull that line out past that knot on that jerk bait and strung out several bit more. I didn't want to do the whole rod if I didn't have to, and because it still had quite a bit on the reel, and put the jerk bait back on there and cast it, and it casted and reeled fine. Didn't catch anything. I only cast it twice. But anyway, thanks for coming along on this adventure. It was fun as always, and get your kids out there in the outdoors and let them have a good time, whether it's fishing, whether it's hunting. Get them out there and get them away from the computer screens, and let them know a relaxing day of fishing. Anyway, until next time, God bless y'all.